Okay guys, welcome back to a new tutorial. Today we're gonna set a simple stamina system. So let's just head straight into it. Okay, so first go into your C++ class and go to your header file of the player, and we're gonna set some new property. Go to the public section in here and search up, and under here we set U property, blueprint, read write, edit anywhere, float. I'm gonna call it the max stamina, and we're gonna make one more U property, blueprint, read write, edit anywhere. I'm gonna also make it a float of the current stamina. There we go. That is all set. Now I'm just gonna create here really fast on the begin in the C++ file on the construct here. Just enter, make some few lines, and we're gonna set the current stamina. So the current stamina equals the max stamina, and also above here we're just gonna say the max stamina equals, let's say, 500.0 float. Okay, that is all done. Okay guys, so we just set it up these two properties, and we set it up these two in here. Now we're gonna set two more U properties, U property, blueprint, read write, edit anywhere, and we're gonna make it a bool, and I'll call it stamina gain. And also make one more U property, blueprint, read write, edit anywhere, and I'm also a bool and call it stamina reduce. And actually, let's remove this code in here. Also same for the other U property. Perfect, that's all set. Now go to your protected section, and under here you can do whatever you like, wherever you like, I mean. Okay, now we go under here at the protected section, and we're just gonna type f timer handle and call it whatever you like. I call it stamina gain timer handle. There you go. And also make one for the, obviously, the stamina reduce timer handle. There you go. These two are set. Now we're just gonna go to the C++ file and set two of these booleans. I'm gonna call the stamina gain equals false, and stamina reduce equals false also. Okay, now we're just gonna create a simple function under here, and I'm gonna call it void stamina. I'm gonna call it timer handles. Perfect. And now give it a declaration or definition. Yes, there we have it in the C++. And now I'm just gonna set up two of these timer handles we just created. So let's get the world, and now get the pointer, get timer manager, set timer, and now I'm gonna call that what we called it. I called it stamina gain timer handle, so our handle. And now we need some extra few code, and that will be this, and now this will be your function we will create. So put another comma, we do this after this, and 0.0.0f, and then comma stamina gain. There you go. And you see an error, but don't worry, we will fix it. So let's do it again. Get bro and get timer manager, set timer stamina reduce timer handle right now, this comma space comma 0.0f and stamina reduce. There you go. That is all set. Now we're just gonna create two more functions in this header file, and I'm gonna call it void stamina gain function. Beautiful. And also void stamina reduce function. Beautiful. And also give these some definitions. Alt enter, it is for me perfectly. There we go. And now what I'm about to do is in here in the timer handles, we're gonna set these to the stamina gain function, and this one we will set to the other one, stamina gain function. Let me check what is wrong. There shouldn't be anything wrong, but I said the A class, we still need to make it like this. Perfect. Now we're also gonna delete this first section perfectly, and I'll also do this for this. Gonna add an add node, A class player stamina reduce function. And now in the functionality we will add a few basic things, and that will be the stamina gain function. When this is called, we want the stamina to gain, so that means that our current stamina plus equals 1. There we go. And in the stamina reduce, we're gonna use this current stamina minus equals 1. But there will be one thing happening, because now we will get under the 0. So we're gonna get an if statement. If the current stamina is bigger than 0, then we want this function to happen. So there we go. Then we want this to happen, the current stamina minus equals 1. And else, oh, never mind, that is great. Okay, if this happens, then we minus equals 1, and else we're gonna set an else though, and that will be that we set the boolean we created, stamina reduce equals false. Perfect. Now go to your stamina gain function, and we're gonna do exactly the same, to be honest, but kind of different. If the current stamina is smaller or equals to the max stamina, there you have it. I'll put this in brackets. Never mind, let's say it, if it's smaller than the max stamina, then we plus it with 1. Else, we're also gonna set the stamina gain equals to false. There you go. These two are set right now. That's all you need in it. And now we're just gonna go to the simple run function, because we still need to have it that it could reduce. So go to your A class player run, press enter, and now we're just gonna set some basic things. So we set the stamina gain, we set here to true. Also set the stamina reduce equals to false. And now we're going to call this function called timer handles. Timer handles. Perfect. And actually that's all there is to it. Except when we walk, we do not want the stamina to... Oh, actually set the stamina gain to false in here. And at reduce set to true. And copy this in the walk. Paste, copy, paste, and we set here the stamina gain to true and stamina reduce to false. That's all there is. That's all the functionality we actually need. Let me check. Yeah, that is good, I think. So let's just start up the project. Okay guys, we're in the editor right now, and let's just check if everything works. But before we do that, go to your content. I'm gonna create a simple widget. Go to your user interface, widget blueprint, user widget. I'm gonna call it widget underscore hot for example, and we're just gonna make this very quick. And there we have a canvas panel, easy. And also we're gonna add a simple slider. Never mind, I think it's in the comment. It's called a progress bar. There you go. Just gonna make anchor. Let's just make the whole thing right now, because and actually let's put it down, because it's minus 130. Perfect. And now if you can see, when I slide in the widget, and now we're gonna bind this to one thing, create a binding. And here you can see we just get the percent. Now cost to go to your blueprint, how it is called. Mine is called BP player, I think. Yeah, it is called BP player. we just get the player pawn, get player pawn, and we're just gonna get the max, get the current stamina, get current stamina, get max stamina. I'm just gonna divide it, and now we're just gonna put this in the return value, and let's check it out if it works. But one more thing, actually, we have to go into BP player, go in the event graph, event begin play. We're gonna create a widget. Actually, let's do this in the player controller. Okay. We're gonna create a widget and call it widget underscore hot owning player. There you go, and add to viewport. There you have it, and let's check it out if it shows up, and it works perfectly as I demonstrated. There you go, guys. This was the tutorial, and you can see if we run, stamina reduces when I release. When we do not run, that's all there is to it. And thanks guys for watching.